Hello everyone, hello every partner. I hope in this session we got inspired of what we will do in the code for sustainable development goals 12, uh, and I hope it will be good. This is the name of our project. This is hot. We will start. The first is we want to know. I suppose that the student, for example, they don't know what the meaning of SDG. We will know that S is meaning sustainable. D meaning development. Go its goals, and it's the what's the meaning of every letters in this word. Now we want to know how many of sustainable development goals. The first sustainable development goals is from UN. That's from 2015. So what's this? The Sustainable Development Goals or global goals are collection of 17. Then the number is 17. In this project, we'll focus in the goal 11. Okay? All right. Here on. Code for Sustainable Goal 11. Things, the problems, and the solution as the student do in this project. Then design, think of designing, code, and make coding, make a project, the future in 2013. So in this project, we'll think the sustainable cities in the future. Tomorrow, we will show together this video. That's the goals the student understand more. Look this video. At the first is a sustainable development goals from UN. We are in the 11 sustainable cities and communities. In this we will focus about cities and communities. Look here what they imagine in the future. They will a lot of factories, a lot of rubbish, a lot of not a clean country, because they make thinking more factories, more population, there's one worse life, but they think how we will save the future. Okay, it's sure. Then this meaning makes cities and human settlements inclusive, safe, pleasant, and sustainable. Look together to see how. Okay. Then so we will focus in the solar this how use not oil or in the future, how this induce 3S resolution, recycling, your leader to be achievement. هاي خليك together. Okay, this video show us what the student will think in the future. Let us show another video. In this video, show us what is the future of the shopping. Now, Miss Fatima, divide the problems in every two countries with sense. So for someone hospital, some countries shopping, some countries school. So we will take what we want to and search in the YouTube that we can inspire how we can do in the CoSpaces. I'm focused in animations because CoSpaces is animation, so that we can convert it in CoSpaces. For example, this is a shopping that gives you an idea and is in 3D. Okay. Okay. In this video, show how it is more than lines when the shopping. When the student make in the CoSpaces, we can take a picture and choose what is your favorite picture in this video and convert it in animation in CoSpaces. Okay. Self-checkout. At first, he shops as usual. The aisles look the same. But notice how all items are pre-tagged with RFID tag, eliminating the need for
scanning individual barcodes at point of sale. Now that he's done shopping, it's time to check out.
Okay, it's this.
A long line.
He said there's a long line, and the customer don't wait. He don't wait in the line, so he will go in the AI system. That can he buy the card without any seller.
Pushes his card into a vacant gate. The customer checks in with his palm using Fujitsu Palm Secure Palm Vein Biometrics. The screen welcomes him as a loyalty customer, asks him if he's ready to scan, and once confirmed, the scan begins.
Okay.
The gate will scan all
Look, in this situation, for example, the student, they can make this garbage. This CoSpaces, there is a human CoSpaces. He can make like a way that people wait, and other people doesn't wait. They prefer to use this way for shopping.
items in the cart with an extraordinarily high accuracy. The customer will have multiple payment options on the screen, including cash, credit, debit, Google, and Apple Pay, as well as paying with his palm. Paying with your palm is fast, convenient, and hygienic. Once scanned, weighed, and paid, the gate opens, and the happy customer exits the store.
This video show us how the customer can pay in other way. Now the student how make in CoSpaces, they make two lines. People, for example, prefer in the old way, and other people they love everything's in new, and make a new way, and it's different. If they want to add another idea, they can. Everything's ideas in the future is allowed. There is no idea is no. Everything you student think about it, it can be done.
As with the previous customer, this customer shops as she normally would. Notice how in an apparel store, all items have hanging RFID tags. Looks like she's ready to check out. The customer approaches a traditional point-of-sale checkout, complete with a daunting line. But wait, now the customer has another option. This customer also prefers not to wait in a long line.
Here show us that the customer don't like wait, so they use this system for push.
So she approaches the Mini Express self-checkout. Notice again how the customer does not have to remove items from her cart. She simply drops the basket in a slot and pushes the scan button. Once scanned, the customer is given multiple payment options. She chooses to pay with palm, a quick and easy way to pay. The customer takes the receipt and is able to leave the store without any hassle. So why not go from this to this with Fujitsu's newest innovations that are reinventing shopping with RFID scanning options at the point of sale. For more information, please visit our website.
This video maybe inspired the student how they make in the CoSpaces. Now, I will, for example, just 1 minute, please. لحظة شوي. I'll come back. For example, in the CoSpaces, we try to do this and to do this. For example, this is, for example, the projects in the future. So how will go there? The first, I will go to CoSpaces. Now I think every student can enter in the CoSpaces, isn't it? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, good. This stage is easy. Now we will go to the CoSpaces and create a new CoSpaces. Now all the scenes in the CoSpaces is empty. So I will start this. At the first, so suppose the student don't know anything about this. Look this. At the first, we will look home. This buttons is come back again there. We will come back to our CoSpaces. Here, if you want to make code, but I think in this time we will focus in designing. So make code alone for some time, not now. What we look here, there is library, and this library is rich of a lot of items. And this is upload, this button, and this button is an environment. Come back to the library. We can use this. You can, the student, choose the character what they want. There is animals. So if you want things that we need animals from this. There is housing. If you want to building anything, we want this as item of the materials that we can do in the housing. Natural. This is
Isra,
yes.
Isra, we will see the PowerPoint now.
What?
We see the PowerPoint now, not
Oh,
CoSpaces.
let's see. Okay. Sorry. خلينا نعمل sharing. Sorry.
Okay.
I sharing.
You can repeat the.
Again, sure.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Share. Oh, the CoSpaces is you can see it.
Yes, Isra.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. We built again. This button was the first. When you go to the CoSpaces, in the sense it's clear, like this screen. If you want to know to introduce about the button of the CoSpaces, the first button is home. Is send you to the first things. No, I don't want it. We come back to the CoSpaces. Not now. Here, not now. Coding. If I want coding, but not this time. It's we will focus on design. If want coding, not now. We look here. This is the sense. So if you see every item, you will see it here. We only have got this camera. Right. The first, there is something is called library. Something is called uploads environment. I will start with environment to see how I change the environment. Click on the environment. Click in the edit. I use left click in the mouse or the laptop. Here we can see is the different environment. I can see desert. I can see building in the night, city, huge city, or city in the morning. Here is another desert with the, and this is the spaces. So what I think it's suitable for my idea, I will do it. Suppose I will choose this. Double click in it. Look, what you see. At the first, we must know that this border, you can see it, this border, that's the places that I can put item in it. Even so, this is where the border of my work. This is like this. So do you see this rectangle? To show you more something. Okay, we go to the library. You can see, and then before I go, the environment, I want to see the background. Here is the filters. I don't think I need it. There is something upload. Is I have got image and I want to upload it. But I will go to the library. Okay, what I can see characters of the people. So you can choose any human character and change it. If there's is there's an idea of job, there is, you can see here. If you're in historical in the past, there is here. Others and the others, you can see different type of people. Animals, so sure. So there is, if you want to add the animals in your sustainable city, you can add. Housing, maybe we will focus in housing because there has a different, like every materials in the home. Here is the home, the kitchen. Here the picture in the city. Here the picture in other things. Here landmarks and okay. If I want anything with the natural, here is our picture. If I want something in transport, here I can here. If I want items, there is a difference in if I think I need it. Building, I will show another time. Okay. Suppose I will show in the PowerPoint, I will do something of that's a housing. I will add house. Here is the searching for building. and click here in city. Suppose what I want, you have different type. Suppose I choose this. Now, okay, we will introduce what this button. When I click in it, double click, what you can see all of this. The first, again, I click in one click, not double click, one click in that we can see this button. So now the first button is making drag to scale, like right click and control by the mouse, enter the in, it will small, above it will be large, like this. Now it's it's easy and not hard. What to do? This you can see here. There's different colors: red, green, blue. The red is kind of X-axis. Okay, the green color like change in Y-axis, and Z, and my son told me that his mother called. Okay, now the blue color is Z-axis. No, so I can control in this position. Okay, now ارجع back. I can control again. Double click, one click. This is make drag for drag scale. This is for sorry. This is no here. حكينا this is drag. Come back and make bigger. I want control of its scaling. Now this see the position. What where I can control if X-axis, Y-axis, and Z-axis is for above. Okay. Now this time if I need something rotation, for example, I want building this, the door is here, like lift like this, or here. I will come back. Okay. Now this button, I'll say this is for rotation. Now this button, if I want is, for example, this size, make it bigger, but I must return. Okay, I want to make it bigger. Make play. Look how this like. Now how I control, like this camera is very important. For example, if I near for the bending, like how this, like look how it be like back, and if I make it okay, and if mic is more far, look how it be like. So I can control it by the camera. Camera is important for view. You can be like editor in the film. So what you want to be now scaling it. The camera, sure, like any item, I can scale it. What's the corner what I want. Now play like this. Like back to this position. Okay, and I will run. This will play. Like okay, the first add what? Add the building. Now I need the solar that made it sustainable city. We'll search it. For example, where is it? Here. Like where? So we can use this. That it's like a system. We solar. But how I can arrive it? There is different way. First way is right click in it. Right click. Okay. Now right click. When right click, there is different buttons. In this time, I will use attach. That me catch it like this. Catch it. So any point there appear, they will catch it. Okay. Suppose I need another solar system. Okay, I will add another. Now right click, attach, No, no, I don't want to take any point, so I will do it in way, in like this way. Above it, you like this? No, okay. So I can another. I can select it, right click, choose duplicate, and the same not this color, red color, and make it in this way, in x-axis and y for y-axis. So now I added this solar in the building. This is for, then so I know how I add building, add the solar it and fix it. More if you need notes that we need this meaning of the we use good energy in the sustainable city like this. For example, now let us play. So you can look like this. It's a long play. Okay, and this. If I want another for example, if I want another building, I can use double click, duplicate. Sorry, right click, duplicate, and make it duplicate. But is not the same. So what's the solution? I make delete. If you want, and right click, like select in not left click, not left right click, use the right click in the mouse, then another right click and use a group like collect, so the same group, then right click and use duplicate. Okay, this is the way. If I want another, I duplicate. For example, I want it smaller and I want to rotate it. Okay. Okay, if I want to rotate. So if I want to add another something, the library, if I want to another anything you want. Now there is another picture you see in the PowerPoint. Let us is not sharing the screen, but for example, there is different like how to add. Okay. Let us think another. Okay, I will add another scene. New scene. For example, I want to make for the future of agriculture, the plants. A new sense. There is another sense, an empty sense. Okay. All right. At the I will repeat again. At the first, I use an environment. I would choose edit. You can choose what you think. If you want to add building and with cars and with as you want, but I think I want to think of the planet, for example. I want here like this. This is the first. I want, for example, to add another building. You can build you can instead of use you can build the building like this in these buttons and make cities. For example, what you want is like this. You can, if you know it, you can choose a building, for example, and you can choose build anything you want, but I will delete it. There is different time. There is a wall if you want to build, but I will be choose something is the student love building. Make a build. Suppose I want to choose like the sample this, and this we want planets. Look, in this planets. Okay, for example, I will use this. I will use this as a okay, for example, and in this I will use planet in it. For example, like this. Sure, we can do what you want, like this. I try to do what is the same in the PowerPoint. And there is this, the wall around it. What is the wall? The wall, is it in the housing or in the item? I will search it. This is the wall. For example, you want to add wall like this. Okay. Now we want another wall. For example, you can right click, duplicate, but we want it not like this, like the same side. Another click like this. One tick. Another click, duplicate, for example. And this, like this, I make what? I make the wall around the planet. Okay, I make it a group. Okay, the student. Okay, huh? Then I right click, another duplicate, right click, another duplicate. Okay, and this way, how I can wall? The student can continue the wall. Here is what the, for example, make this the, what don't know what it's called, the in the planets. Now we can other one. Go to the building. We can change the position. Put it here. Scale it. Go to the nature. Select another plant that can use it in it. For example, we will suppose this. Well, then this is not in the. Okay. And the same way, so you will choose, you will make this, and sure you will be more accurate in the building. You can control it and make it more, so the student, they can make it more accurate, like this. You can do what I do, right click, group, and right click, duplicate. So we can make it here again. There is okay. Anyway, we will make it better. So I will make here different like this, and here in the picture, the PowerPoint, there was Wi-Fi on it, so I can search it. We will go to the upload button. There is, we will select images. I will choose right Wi-Fi. Then enter. So I will choose what is suitable. I will choose this. Choose another, it is not suitable. Choose the background is white because she will disappear. The background usually disappear. Yes. Good. In the picture, I see that's Wi-Fi on this. So I will attach. I will make it in the above. There is different way. I will choose right click, attach. So good. I will this button. But that's but it's not the. So I will make it like this. So I will rotate it in the white axis, in the green. I will try until it's work. Okay. So I make one like it's like a Wi-Fi above this circle. I will make it for okay, more above. More above. Okay. This. Okay. So you can, like this is Wi-Fi. You can build here another solar خلايا شمسية. Okay, solar cells, and here Go again to the library. Go to again to the housing. Search to the solar cells. For example, here like this. How I will try attach if there is a point there. Right click, attach. No, the attach here. I don't want attach here. Okay, so I will above like this z-axis and make it in the choose kind of more smaller to cut I control above. Okay, so you can control it more. I was select red. Okay, while you more above, I'll lift it in. Try here, right click, attach it to the point. Command no. So okay. قلبتنا هنزلها شوي. ايوه هيك رفعناها للاعلى. اخضر رجعناها لورا. كمان above the green is the like this, red like this, and okay. If I want to make this item not move, what I do, like Z axis, make a building أكبر. Okay, how to make this solar cells not move, to not make mistake in my word project? Like right click and use look, so that I'm sure there's not left go right or right or left. So in this session, we know how to add item, how I to control it, make it bigger, smaller, rotation, add item. We could get, I think, give an idea how to make it in sustainable city. So this is what what I will do. Is anyone have got a question? Hello?
Yeah.
Ask. Hello. Who is with me?
How can I upload a 3D object?
How I can do upload 3D object. I will come back in the CoSpaces. Can you see CoSpaces? Look,
Yeah,
3D objects usually you can choose in the item, okay? But if you want to upload, we got 3 models. But you must know this 3 models, FPX or MLT. FPX, what's the meaning of FPL? And you can search in the, thus we use the programs like Maya or Builder. These programs support 3D objects, and those types of objects must be FPX. So search in the, not search, there is a website that gives you models FPX. So, but the problem is if you choose FPX, they haven't got a property. What's the property in the same CoSpaces? They give you the object. What I mean? For example, in the objects of the character on the same, for example, character in the same CoSpaces, what you can do, add the character, right click animation. I will give fake reactions, for example, clap. But if you choose 3D if you choose animation, this like this. But if you choose animation of the, where is the boy? But if you choose animation of the that is above the camera, but if you choose animation from FPX, they haven't got this properties. They can't clap, they can't animation, only objects. So I prefer to use the property in the items in the CoSpaces. We can't see the gear because it's behind the camera. The camera must be the gears must be the camera. If the gears is here, we can't see it. She must be here. Like play. Oh, do you see now?
I understand.
Is there any question?
No.
But if you like this program, CoSpaces is the start of programming. For example, if you like 3D, you can in the future make design in the Maya programs, in the Builder programs. If you like the programming, this is the same things. So I have got the future for all. Is there any question?
No, thank you.
Okay. And you welcome. Is there any question?
Yes. Could we have some notes for the camera, please? Because this is my weak point with CoSpaces.
Camera. Okay. Go to the camera. Look, I said what I said.
I can't understand how it functions.
Okay.
You say we can't see behind the camera if we are behind the camera. You mean
Camera is a program. If yes.
If you mean if this girl is behind the camera, we can't.
We can't find it. It's like films. How this film just focus in the camera, and this is what the camera that would show what he can show us. Okay. I will repeat again. This girl was in the behind the I went behind the camera, so I will make it play. It's disappear. So the camera, I will make. Wow. How I know what's the camera? How I know? Like I make double click in it, like this, so we can this in the same. Now the camera, I can above it, like so, and make it down. What's everything you can learn by try and like trying. So what is the corner you will love it in your sense? It will do like it's play. Look the camera how this like this. No, it's not good. I need camera that make it clear. Okay, like this. Is it X and make it a little in the down. Also hard to see. Oh, it's not clear. So I will control the gear. Suppose the camera is not good. I will delete it and so what happened with me. I delete the camera like play. So it's make the sense like this. If camera is in an earning view, you can delete it, but you can't focus on the things. How I control the camera? For example, I delete the camera and I want to come back it again. What I do, I go to the library, special, add this. I add another camera. Now play. Like this. This is the cone of our camera. We can control it, like make it more rotate that I can see. That I can see it's more. No, like this. No. And or I might like make it more. I like to play like this. We can control the camera. So what is there? I right click. What we can see. No. Choose camera. So we can it walk. Let's try fly it. Now I will play. How it be? So I must control in the coding. Okay. I will. Okay, I play. Right. I can control the camera by the coding. I will show you how. I will make this camera is far, or like this. Okay. And when it's near, for how I do it? Select, right click, coding, use in complex. For example, I want it far, then I want it's like more, near. Go to the coding. So I will student complex. I will use the first transform. Okay. Right click, it's blue. Move. I will told him move camera 1 meters forward in 1 second. For example, I want it to 2 meters in 2 seconds. When this happens, when play click, when I click this, when I click play, it will run. Play. Like تشوف the camera is coming to the left. But I will come back and make it 3 meters. It's like animation, like making a film. Now try. I advise not make the camera the same. Make camera. يعني don't call the camera. Try fix it in the corner that you see it's good, in the same position. Okay. Is there anyone a question about something? Anyone have a good question? Partner?
For me, no.
No? Everything is clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
If you want any something, you can ask me. I will try to answer it after the session. Everything is good?
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Welcome. Okay. Fatima?
Okay, Isra. Thank you very much. Very well, good.
I hope it
Any
was
question?
good, it's useful. I hope that.
Yes, yes,
I'm
it's
sorry for
clear.
running.
Thank you very much, Isra, for your
Welcome.
short.
Thank you very much.
Any questions for students or partners? Emna, Vasu, Yumet, Emna, Mahal, Ahmad. Any questions? Okay.
May I ask
our-
something, please? Now we have a I have some trial codes myself, not the ones Fatma gave me. Gave us. I'm going to use them later if I need them. But for next year, can I remake trial codes, or it lets you only once?
The code is only for one month. So if you want to
Yes, but
release again, you must change the email.
next school year, it won't give me more codes unless I
But we are with
register.
Fatima. Mr. Fatima is ambassador. See, it's open. It's his. We work with her. She is ambassador.
Yeah, only, I mean, if I want, I could only trick it and register it with another email only.
Yes, exactly.
But
You
I
must
can't do it
change your email.
in all my career.
You must planning. What do you do in the CoSpaces and make it in less than a month.
Yeah,
So plan what you want. Learn that, for example, 2 weeks for learn that your student was how you use it, and 2 weeks to make the achievement or projects.
Yes, thank you.
Welcome. It's a great program. Yes.
Thank you, Isra. The session is recorded, and I will share it into a space. The students absent can watch and see our meeting and do all things in CoSpaces. Thank you very much. And I hope our students work beautiful, smart, and sustainable city. Thank you very much, dear partners, for becoming with us. And thank you for your volunteering, Isra. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Fatima.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
I will stop recording.